Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today Libra, I'm going to be doing your ancestor messages for this month. So I hope you're doing well. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings. I'm going to be channeling the energies of various ancestors, so they won't and they cannot resonate with everybody. So just take what resonates and drop the rest. So what do my Libra Aquarians need to hear from their ancestors this month, please? So your first message is the card of Loveria. Let love grow. Now 14 minutes, sorry, let me put my teeth back in. 14 reduces to number 5, which is the number of change. And the card of let love grow is talking about not forcing things. It's talking about opening your heart, being receptive, but not pushing things, you know, just giving things time. Now this can be referring to obviously a love relationship, romantic relationship, but it can talk about a friendship, it can talk about a family relationship. And for some of you I'm hearing maybe you've been reunited with a member of your family. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but this is for someone out there, and don't rush it. And I also have a very specific message to give to someone. Ignore it if it's not for you. But if you've been adopted and you've just been in touch with your biological parents or parent, don't rush into it. Allow things to grow slowly, you know, to get really strong foundations so that trust develops and then love can grow out of that. But that's just for some of you. Otherwise, just generally speaking, this is about giving things time, not having expectations and pushing things too hard. Your second message is oblivion. I nearly chuckled there because it says open your arms. So you see, as I was saying, it really is about opening yourself up, allowing yourself to receive, and not going against the flow. You see, she's in a very defensive position. Her arms are covering her belly. And you know that our second brains is in our gut. That's why when we protect our body, we have a tendency to cross our arms on our belly. Because this is, when we say, you know, listen to your gut, this is the reason why. This is our second brain. This card really is about going with the flow, opening up to all the possibilities and not pushing. And then you have the card of a translucence. Love the darkness. Now, this card for me talks about inner work. It talks about doing the shadow work. So go within. Sorry, my little puppy Odin is very tired, as you can hear. So it's doing the shadow work and looking at all of the aspects of who you are, finding out what you want, for instance, in a relationship, what makes your heart happy, what do you want for your life, and who are you really. And it's about observing without judging, because we are all made of light and darkness. There is no light without darkness anyway. And so it's about being very accepting, non-judgmental, and spending some time getting to know yourself, which also will help you being more open and receptive, and will help you also not pushing things. Oops, sorry. And my dog is barking. I'm really sorry. She's been terrible today. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. I'm also getting the message of accepting the darkness that you're aware of, and that may not be necessarily your darkness. If we're talking about a reunion maybe, or someone who's just entered your life, it's being aware of their darkness, accepting it. So for instance, for that very specific message that I was talking about, if you have been adopted and you've just been in touch with your biological parent, it is about accepting the fact that they walked away from you, and why they did it. But as I said, that's a very specific message and it keeps on popping back. So it must be for someone. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, oh beautiful, and the Sun, Major Arcana, the best card in the deck. Okay, so you see the Four of Cups under Let Love Grow. Cups is the emotional realm in the tarot. It's water energy. It represents your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, also your creativity. But the Four is a number of stability, and stability when it comes to water is not necessarily good. Water, when it's stagnant, it becomes stale, which is not really nice. The Four of Cups, therefore, can have this shadow aspect of feeling a bit bored and blasé, and things are not moving, you know, things are stagnant and I want things to move faster, which is why when I saw it right under Let Love Grow, to me it just clarified the message when I was saying to you, do not force things, just give it time, allow things to grow at their own pace, so that they can develop strong foundations, strong roots. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. Now I have to show you this because it's something that really caught my eye. Under the card of Open Your Arms, and I was telling you about how she's defending her belly, her second brain, you have the Queen of Wands. And if you look at the posture, the body language of the Queen of Wands is the exact opposite of her and illustrates this. Open your arms. So the queens, generally speaking in tarot, they are receptive energy, they're the yin energy, as opposed to a king who's an action taker, the yang energy. And Wands is the suit of passion, action, what your heart and soul truly yearn for. It's fire energy. The Queen of Wands is someone who understands her power because she's very self-confident. She's a very attractive character, no genders attached. Okay, this is a general reading. It's embody the traits of this person is basically what your ancestors are telling you. I mean, she just radiates fire energy. It's that quiet confidence. She has a stick, but she doesn't need to use it. She can just open her arms and receive, because people and good things will come flocking towards her, and she knows what she wants. She's a very passionate character as well, very charismatic. And this is just supporting the open your arms, okay? Don't resist. Just let it come to you, really. It will come naturally because you are this Queen of Wands. And then you have the Sun, so the exact opposite of the darkness right underneath it. It did say, love the darkness, and I was telling you about how there is no light without darkness and that we are made of both. The Sun is the best card in the deck. This is success, victories, happiness, joy. It's also truth. You know, the Sun put lights on anything. It casts the light on anything when it says love the darkness. So in your case it could also be total acceptance and understanding of the situation. But it is really a very happy, positive card. You know, it radiates across your reading. So yeah, this darkness that I was talking about, when you go within and you look at who you are, what you want, what's your purpose, what makes your heart sing and all of that, this is going to be very beneficial for you. Any other messages for my Aquarians, please? So we have number 5, growth. I'm going to show them to you close, and self-reflection. Okay. So you have this idea of growth again, as you had with Loveria, which is let love grow. You now have card number 5. 5 is the number of changes, and the keyword is growth. So this is really talking about your growth, the growth of a situation, the growth of a relationship, the deepening of it. If you look at the roots, you know, the roots are much deeper. And I was talking to you about not fighting, resisting against things, but allowing things to be to grow at their own time, so they grow strong roots. And you have this idea of roots around here. Now this skeleton can be your expectations, but it can also represent a real person, whoever you're having this relationship with, and it could be a family member as well. As I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. And this is the roots developing, and with the growth cards, your ancestors are really bringing the message home that this is a big period of growth for you, for the situation, for a relationship. And self-reflection. Again, this is with the love, the darkness card, the shadow work I was talking about. This is card 17, so it diminishes to an 8, which is a card of advancement. Self-reflection, looking at yourself in the mirror, accepting the two sides of your personality, the light and the dark. This is going to make things grow, going to make things advance. You are going to be going through a period of serious spiritual and emotional growth. And also mental, because you're going to get to know yourself much better, you know, the true you. Get in touch with your higher self better. Final message for my Libra Aquarians, please. Card 42 reduces to number 6, harmony after changes. Netcaster. You can see the beautiful silhouette. She's holding some kind of an ethereal net, and there is a seahorse and some kind of little fish caught in it, and it says preparations come to fruition. So you see, all the way through this reading, it's been about allowing things to grow at their own rate, making sure that you're not rushing, that you're not pushing. Just open yourself mentally and emotionally, open yourself to receiving, go within, really dig, understand who you are, what you want out of life, out of a relationship, what makes you really happy, what makes your heart sing. And then you're going to have this growth, this happiness, the sun in your life. This is the promised outcome. Now, obviously, I will not presume to tell you how to lead your life. I'm just reading the energies, and every thought you focus on, every action you take can ultimately affect the outcome of a reading. But your ancestors are telling you that if you do the work, the mental work, the emotional work, and you open yourself and you give things time, you will get a harvest. You know, things will come to fruition. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful month, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.